Sleep already?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Caitlyn.
Oh. Hey, Catalina, you got a full belly, Mr. Ozzy. Hey, Karate Joe.
Don't let her chew on cord again.
Hey, Lynette. Ow, that's my finger, Ozzy. Bite my finger. Rambunctious as always. Hey, Connie. No, don't bite my hands. We don't bite hands. Please don't fall on my computer and end the stream, Ozzy. Hey, Julie. No, we're not going to bite my fingers. Stop. I'm going to start blowing in your face every time you do something you're not supposed to. And that worked real well, didn't it? You just ignore it.
Redirect.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey, Aurora.
it has shifted, but still.
Yeah, Devin's got a full belly, and he said, I'm taking a nap now. And Taz is up here. He's not asleep because he hasn't eaten the wet food yet. He still may be on his way out, though.
Help. Eating my pants.
Hey, D Hutch. Hey, Larry. Get the foot out of the way. No. I have enough problems with Tabby eating my shoelaces. He doesn't need your help. They're trying to sleep, Ozzy.
Tell them to stop. That's so mean.
Don't do that to them. They're trying to sleep. Ozzy said I was asleep.
Me, Devin.
Devin, yeah.
The two closest to twins there are.
I'm back to sleep. I knocked it down. What are you trying to do, Taz? Where's Alice? Oh, you got Alice.
She paused in her movement. I guess we're starting to fall asleep. I'm looking at something, trying to play now.
I don't know if I can reach the thing on the desk.
What? A package?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it.
Okay. Hey, Fern.
What did it hurt?
So I bought him a couple of goodies today, and we got some goodies in the mail.
That is the only goodie.
Well, I got them a medium, small dog bed, so everybody can pile up in there. They like to hang out by the window in the mornings, but it's big enough she can get in there with them if she wants to. And I got her a covered litter box. So maybe she'll use that and leave the smaller one for the kittens. And I'll have less mess to clean up. But that remains to be seen. And we also got something in the mail.
That was the first small package. Okay.
Yeah.
Show our address.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. I can find the camera. What do we have? How do we open it? Hey, Brandon. You're very focused, Taz. Are you falling out too? What's that? What's that, Taz?
That was so scary. I don't know what it is. It's like the trackball thing.
Yeah.
We're like, what is it? No, you can't keep the cord.
Well, somebody would probably play with it if they were in crazy mode, but kind of what we're dealing with here. Let's move it this way so we're not being blinded by the window. They still nurse some. Everybody's eating wet food except for Taz here, but we caught Taz eating dry food last night. They all have been eating dry food, I think. But we first noticed that right before we left last night, and then when I checked in on them this morning, they were eating it again. So we're making progress. My phone booping. Finally, we figured out it's not scary anymore. It's hard to follow you when you're going everywhere. I asked him earlier if he was going to be one of those cats. He just stared at me though. Hey, Clay Cat. Well, everybody else is asleep except for Alice, so I guess we'll
The Alice show.
have to be entertained by her for now. But thank you for the toys, Connie.
All of our crinkle balls before have come from old scratchers.
Oh, where are you going? Are you coming over here to join the rest of them and be boring? Oh, trying to end my stream again.
Don't.
I'm trying to keep the mouse off the window so if she does step on it. have toys over there. You don't need my computer.
Over the cords. My coordination is not quite there yet.
Where are you going? We changed their bedding out in the box. I don't know if it's going to matter because they don't really get in it very much anymore.
Let's float around.
So we'll see if it makes a difference. It could be arranged, Aurora. You're squeaking. Let me get untangled here. This guy's out. This girl is out. And these guys are out. Caitlyn is up on her perch here.
What do you think of the crinkle toy?
So they've made it to the second level of the cat tree. They're not so sure how to get down from there once they get there, though. Hey, cat lover. Caitlyn's doing good. When I come in, she always greets me and she purrs and rubs all over me. And so I think it was just the shock of being uprooted out of her home that had her a little upset. She's been really curious about outside of this room. She hasn't been really growling or grumbling or anything like that.
A little bit whenever the door's open.
But I'm not going to let her out, so.
Alright.
So far, none of them have gotten in their bed unless we set them in it. But they just hop right out right now, so. Maybe by tomorrow morning, when the sun beams are coming in, when they like to get over there by the window. Yeah.
Taste it.
There might be a pile of kittens in it by the morning. Copper's doing just fine. He's still begging to go home with me, but Melanie still says no.
You say no too.
I never said no.
You know the answer is no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We had a cat mansion.
I'm pretty sure the best place to put that so you can see them. There's still two that you can't see, but you can at least see them.
What you doing, Alice?
So I guess from now on, maybe we should do the close-up before we feed everybody. They were being wild and crazy until they ate.
What, Caitlyn?
But tomorrow I have to get the dewormer and some more kitten formula, which they probably won't need an entire can of kitten formula. But I'm going to go ahead and get it because I'm down to the last little bit, and Alice definitely prefers canned food with the formula mixed in with it or poured on top of it.
And once they don't
Mostly.
need the liquid anymore, you can just mix the powder into all their food to increase calories, especially Caitlyn's. She's still too skinny.
Yeah, she's skinny.
Why are you eating my pants? How are you not asleep too? You ate just like everyone else.
She drank more formula than she did eat food.
You need to eat some more food. No, gracias.
See you there. You're fine. I had it pointed the wrong way. Probably still can't leave the playmat in here when we're not here, but I put it down earlier today, and I know they played with it this afternoon. Pretty heavily. They didn't manage to collapse it or anything, so.
It might just not be big enough yet to destroy it.
It will be. Well, we'll figure out how to secure those corners, and we can leave it out for them. Aaron, these are some kittens that were surrendered by the owner along with their mother.
A week and a half ago.
Yeah, Monday was a week ago. And we didn't have another available foster, so here they are.
Working on your upper body strength.
Get that over there closer to her.
What are you doing? Jeff? Is it close enough? Too close?
Yeah, it was kind of a necessity that we did. They weren't going to be allowed to stay in the house anymore. They were going to be put into a storage building or something. I don't know exactly what the situation was, but that's what I was told. So I went and got them, and the rest is history.
You're still doing good.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You tuckered out, Caitlyn.
You leave me alone with these wild things all the time. I can't escape.
Where are you going? Are you going to go take a nap too?
What are you doing? Alice. That was hers bird.
Yeah. Alice may have said she had enough and she's going to sleep now. I don't know, she ran in the cave over there. has not come back out.
What are you doing? I always collapse the cave down.
Yeah, they were sleeping on top of it earlier.
What are you doing in there? What are you doing? It's some alone time. Am I interrupting your alone time? What? Why are you biting? Belly.
You awake, Devin? What?
What?
I know, this is really exciting. Devin woke up for a brief second, just to meow and go back to sleep. Yeah, they're all super friendly. They like to sleep in that cave over there where Alice just ran in. And even when they're dead asleep, the second you walk in here, they all come running out to greet you. Sometimes there's a straggler, but only because he's half asleep and trying to wake up. What is it, Caitlyn?
You lose her? She's not that.
She's going to go in that corner and start talking, and then they're all going to get up and march over there. Come here, Caitlyn. Time to eat some more. Yeah, I think that they had to have been quite socialized, though, for them to be so friendly towards us. I think they got some attention, but I don't know how much. Enough to enjoy people, though.
We're enough to not be afraid of people.
Yeah. Because they've definitely not been afraid of people since they've been brought here. Maybe like the first hour or two, but
I think when they're that young, it's either totally afraid of people or totally cool with people. There's not much in between.
she says she's done. We're going to try to cover up her food now.
And she tries to cover it up, and then when it doesn't get covered up, she eats a little more. Don't. Let's not flip the plate. We had that problem with Clara.
Yeah, she's got some of the same traits that Clara has. And speaking of Clara, I was kind of concerned about her. When I came into work yesterday, My coworker said, just FYI, she was chewing on this ribbon. I tried to get it away from her, but she grabbed it and she ran away and hid under something. I couldn't get it. I didn't think Clara would eat the ribbon, but apparently Clara did eat the ribbon and she threw it up. I mean, it was like a long blue ribbon that she threw up today. I'm glad she got it up. So that was my terror for the morning, to walk in and see that on the floor. I don't know where she got it from.
One of our cats at home did that with a hair tie.
Yeah, Mabel did it. Mabel ate a hair tie one time and threw it up.
Luckily.
I think it was one that either fell off when you were asleep or I don't know where she got it. She threw it up in the hallway. I remember that. I mean, you can just tell that she's much more chill than she was.
She enjoys attention. She purrs.
She was all bent out of shape for the first few days.
She's still too skinny, but I think she looks a little less skinny.
But being bent out of shape is understandable, given what she went through in such a short amount of time. She hasn't cuddled with me or anything like that, but she doesn't mind if I pick her up and sit her in my lap. She doesn't get mad when I pick her up. I don't think she's overjoyed by being picked up, but she tolerates it.
I'm stuck. I guess I live here now.
Okay. Well, I'm stuck too, so I guess we're both stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think everybody is pretty much crashed out, and I still got a few more chores to do before I can leave here. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap up here. I don't know. We'll probably do close up early tomorrow because, as some of you may or may not know, tomorrow is college football day, the first of the year. So I'll come up in the morning, mid-morning or so, get everybody fed, and probably do the close-up then. And hopefully doing it early will give Tina the opportunity to come in. I know she's more likely to pop in when we do them in the mornings than evenings.
And we've got fans in every time zone.
So we'll go ahead and knock the close-up out early in the morning, and then I'll come back, mid-afternoon and feed them again. My game is not until 7 our time, so I hope to have everything done and be at home and mentally ready for football by 7 o'clock. So just keep an eye out in the morning. I'm going to guess around 10-ish, maybe a little later, because like I said, I've got to go get dewormer and I need some more kitten formula before I come up here. And I don't know if the pet store opens until 10. It may open at 9.
9 or 10, I don't think before 9.
Yeah, so it'll just depend on what time the pet store opens and all that. But we will see you tomorrow. We appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good night. One last look around. One partially has his mouth open. But thanks, everybody. Well, I can't really see Alice, but there she is. But thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.